The last stitch I'm going to talk about today is one of my favorites, and it is called a ladder stitch, and it is an invisible stitch that can be used to connect two things together. If you've ever been to Build-A-Bear workshop and had them sew a plush bear for you and like zip it up at the end, they have used a ladder stitch. It's also called the invisible stitch. So if you have two pieces of fabric that you are connecting together and you don't want to see it, so I'm going to bend these, I'm just going to roll them so they're like, pretend they're two separate things. We're going to do a ladder stitch. So I always start with a knot stitch and I try and do it hidden. But for the sake of this, we're just going to pop a knot in here, go through the middle. Okay, and a ladder stitch is really fun. So for it, you're going to go in and out on the top of one side of the fabric, pull it through, and then we're going to go in and out on your second piece of fabric. It is like a running stitch that you're switching off on pieces of fabric. So then we're going to go in and out over here, running stitch here, whoop. And you can leave it really big and wide while you're sewing, because at the end we're going to pull it and it's just going to cinch it together so nicely. So I'm just doing big, wide in and out stitches on one side and then the other. This is great for mending clothes. This is the most useful stitch in my opinion. I use it not just in crafts, but lots of real life. So once you have whatever hole you're fixing or whatever animal piece you're connecting, you've gone all the way to the end, you are going to grab either your needle part. So this is called, I call it a ladder stitch because it looks like a little ladder, right? So if it is a really long stitch, like if I had sewn this whole thing and I wasn't feeling strong, you can grab kind of a middle stitch and you're just gonna see where it's tugging. So I would want to pull it from this side, not this side, because this side's gonna tighten it that way. And if I pull it down, it's gonna tighten it this way. Or if it's shorter, you can grab the end of this and you're just gonna tug. It's gonna tighten up all those stitches and they just, so you've got my knot stitch at the beginning. And then the other stitches just pull against the fabric and it disappears and just connects it together. So even on this white, you can kind of see a tiny bit of my bright green if I peel it back, but it tightens it up real nice. So that is a ladder stitch. Thank you so much for going through these tutorials with me. If you are interested in some beginner felt sewing crafts, be sure to check out my channel or my blog. My blog is slicespoon.com and I have a whole bunch of these patterns are just click and print. They've got the video walkthrough and a picture of the end kind of thing that you're making. Great for beginners and just like a quick and easy and I think very fun craft.